Hello, boys and girls. Today's story takes place many years after creation happened. God's people, the Israelites, are living in Egypt, and they are being kept as slaves. Pharaoh finally agreed to let the Israelites go, but soon after he did, he changed his mind. Listen to our story. Pharaoh's mind was made up. He was not letting those slaves or their leader get away with this. He was done being weak. If he could go back and do it all again, he wouldn't have let the Israelites pack up and leave. They were his slaves who had built his cities. The Israelites belonged to him. Their sweat and muscle were his. Dust swirled around Pharaoh and clouded his view as hundreds and thousands of soldiers and chariots headed in the same direction as the Israelites had when he ordered them to leave Egypt. He felt every bump in the road as his own horse-drawn chariot jumped up and down. The longer he rode in the chariot, the angrier he became. Not far away, the Israelites were camping near the Red Sea when they saw the dust cloud coming at them. It didn't take them long to figure out that Pharaoh's troops were chasing them. The sound was terrifying. Rolling chariot wheels and the stomping feet and neighs of tons of horses grew louder and louder. The sound was like a rushing wave coming through the desert. It was a wave of sand, horses, and armed men. Many Israelites were extremely angry. One Israelite standing near Moses complained, "Why did you make us walk all this way just to die in the desert?" More and more people told Moses that they had been just fine and dandy in Egypt and that they should have never left. They blamed Moses over and over for getting them into this mess. Moses stayed calm and answered, "Don't be afraid. The Lord is going to rescue us. Do you see those Egyptians coming?" They all turned their eyes toward the loud, rolling dust cloud of men, horses, and chariots. "You will never see them again after today because the Lord is going to fight them for us." The Lord was ready to fight, and he would do it his way. The Lord spoke directly to Moses. "Keep moving away from the Egyptian army towards the sea. Moses, put your staff up in the air, and I will divide the water so the people can walk through the Red Sea on dry ground." The Lord had more help in store for his people. The angel of God, who usually led out in front of the Israelites, went behind them, and a pillar of cloud blocked Pharaoh's army from God's people. The Lord sent a strong wind all night, which dried up a path in the sea. 2 gigantic walls of water stood up on each side of the people, and the entire group of Israelites was able to walk through on the dry land to the other side of the sea. When Pharaoh saw this, he thought to himself, "I will not let this ruin my plans to get back my slaves." Pharaoh's army rushed behind the Israelites onto the dry ground between the walls of water. They would easily be able to catch up the people with their super fast wheels and horses. But the Lord had a plan. He wrecked the wheels of their proud chariots, and the Egyptians finally realized that the Israelites had the real God on their side. Just as they turned around to head back to the other side of the sea, Moses stretched out his hand again, and all the water came crashing down on Pharaoh and the chariots and the soldiers. They would never bother the Israelites again. God's people really were free, and they trusted God. Today, you have the chance to color the included picture that shows the Israelites crossing the sea, or if you would like, you can even draw your own picture. See you next time.